Fashions in the downtown Timmins at 42 Pine Street South in the heart of our city. This is Casa, our owner of Mi Casa Fashions. All kinds of fashions for both women and men. Everyday wear. We've got summer wear as the summer is approaching. We've got men's wear for casual and for outings. I would like to highlight that during these times, the store is still open. It is open for curbside pickup, and believe it or not, we've got a website presence and you can shop online to your full needs at www.micasafashions.com. There are two levels. Actually, it's a split level. It's beautifully decorated as Casa takes pride in servicing all of her customers, and she has such a flair for fashion. As you can see, you can come in and she will dress you up. Even if you think you have no style, you will leave here feeling so amazing. Lovely coats that she has available now, both in store and on the website. Home decor. As I said, Casa has a knack for making things look beautiful. So that might be you, your husband, your children, your wife, or your home. Let me show you some of the wonderful layout. As you can see across the way is the formal wear for women. There's beautiful gowns for evening night, for a night out on the town or for proms. And below you will find all of the wonderful treasures for both men and women. So again, I want to thank you all for supporting our local businesses and visiting Mi Casa Fashions with me here in Timmins.
Mr. Kinsman.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. KLOMP?
Good. That was now first the problem. I saw you today, right? And I'm looking at your facial hair.
Yeah.
Now I have a goatee. Look, are you trying to copy me? Like what?
I'm trying to copy you, or am I just lazy? COVID, all these stay-at-home orders, lockdowns. I'm just getting lazy because let's be honest. Before we even started doing these shows, we had no video, so I didn't have to really care about shaving the facial hair. I usually like to have a lot of stubble, but I said for the show, I'm going to start being clean shaven, and now I'm getting into a lazy. Well, I just shaved yesterday. I'll shave tomorrow.
Well, for me, like Martin Piel's on the show tonight, and he's a pretty tough guy, so I had to grow this nice thick beard to look strong like him. Is it working or what?
Yeah, it's working, right? We need the Martin Piel stash.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so Timmins RV.
Yes, big show tonight again. Thanks to our sponsors, Timmins RV, where you can hop on by past the Kamoskosa turnoff, first left, and get yourself an RV just in time for the camping season. They've got the Get S'more event on right now. Don't pay for 6 months and $1,000 cash back. Biggest lot for the inventory. And if you want to go for a tour, no matter what the weather throws at you, they've got the nice climate-controlled dome, which you can check out the new Passports, the new Sprinters. They've got new, they've got used, they've got a pumping station. They've also got propane, the cheapest place to get propane before you head off to the lake for the weekend and to the campsite.
Janice says, you have to grow hair on your chin now. and Eric says, get an RV. Yeah, I need to get an RV.
I would like to get an RV.
Hey, let me ask you a question there, Kinsman. How nice would it be able to go somewhere right now and have a pint? Right?
It would be good to have a pint, especially at the Surge, our new home away from home. Can't wait until we can loosen the restrictions. We've now joined Kim and the staff over at the Surge Sports Lounge in Timmins for 12 months. So no matter how long this lockdown and the stay-at-home orders happen, we're going to be there for 12 months. We're going to get our shows in. We're actually going to do KINZ and KLOMP live at the Surge. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's an awesome place. We love them there. And finally, we're going to see a lot of Martin tonight. We see a lot of Martin. We love him. I hear he has a big announcement to make. I can't wait for that. But Pads Protection and Detection Services. The guy's awesome, right? This business
is awesome. Gives his shirt back to the community, and again, not only a huge sponsor for our show, providing businesses the opportunity to hop on and advertise their show through our show, KINZ and KLOMP Live. He has a huge announcement for small businesses, and he'll share that detail and the details a little bit later on in the show. Also wanted to say, at the end of the show, we're going to draw another $50 to spend at your favorite local business to close off tonight's show.
Look how fast I was. You said that off the cuff, not in the arrangement we discussed, and boom, I put the banner. How do you like that? Hard work, Kinsman.
I like that. That's the goatee talking right now, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so a couple comments here. So Rob and Alan, they just got an RV. That's awesome. Maybe they'll invite you and I out this summer.
Yes, yeah. We can do this show from anywhere on the planet.
Yeah.
We'll hook into an RV. I still say the RV would be the greatest mobile trailer to do events live at.
Here's a couple highs via Kinsman. There's Amy.
Yeah, Amy. Anne Moran says, "Hey, boys. Hey. Hello, Anne. And Joanne, it's her birthday."
Well, I was going to say that.
Were you going to say that? Yes.
Yes. We love Joanne is always watching the shows, always commenting on the post. So are we going to sing her happy birthday?
Well, we'll sing her happy birthday to close out the show.
To close it out. Okay. I had my pipes ready right now.
You want to sing it now?
Yeah, of course I want to sing it now. I even have do I have a banner for her? I was supposed to have a nice banner. Hold on. Give me a second. There's no way we can't sing happy birthday to Joanne without a banner. Okay.
Yeah, she's celebrating her 29th birthday again. So happy birthday to Joanne.
Did I get that? Did I get it right?
Yeah, Joe right. Hyphenated Anne.
All right, here we go, Kinsman. Don't embarrass me. Okay, here we go.
All right, you ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joanne. Happy birthday to you. Why do you sing that so slow? You were throwing
many more.
You sang it so slow, Kinsman.
That's right.
Okay, so let's get into something awesome. So we have Sherry Tremblay from Mi Casa Fashions coming on.
Yes, we do. Mi Casa Fashions, one of the best places to grab clothing, ladies' clothing, fashions, and little knickknacks here in downtown. Well, we're gonna get the scoop behind Mi Casa Fashions.
Right, and I doubt she's going to say knickknacks, but once again, that's one of your terms, those old age terms that you use.
That's right. Can you tell I was born in 78, right?
But we have an auction, so they have put up a $50 gift certificate for Mi Casa Fashions, and there's been a few bids. Now, I bid $35, and you did it again, Kinsman. You bid $36.
I know.
$5.
I'm breaking auction etiquette. I'm just having some fun because obviously the whole name of the game is to raise money for Mi Casa Fashions tonight. So if I outbid you by $1, you're hopefully going to go $1 more than me, and then that's $1 more that Mi Casa Fashions has in their pockets, and hopefully at the name of the game, we're over the $50 mark, and we'll give some money back to a great local business here in the city.
That's right. So it's simple. If you want to bid on the $50 gift certificate, all you have to do is comment your bid in the comment section. And the leading bid right now is Mark Kinsman with $36. So
that's right.
I like when Kinsman loses. So someone please bid 40 at least, right?
Outbid. You're trying to get your other half hooked up with that gift certificate.
Yeah, I need some new clothes too. They have menswear. You know that? All right, Kinsman, it's time to bring a Sherry on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, Sherry.
Tremblay.
Let's see. Can we hear you?
Hi, you guys.
Yeah, there she is.
Sorry.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi. How are you?
We are
good. How are you?
I was watching you on my big screen and then I lost you.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Now I have to ask you a question.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you fine now. Yeah.
I have to ask you a question, Sherry. Out of Mark Kinsman and myself, Oh,
Yep.
she's having some interference. Are you having some interference? We'll let her get adjusted, Kinsman. Sometimes
Okay.
I have TV.
sometimes when you go on live on these things,
Is that better?
you get interference. Yes.
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully that resolves the issue. I had you on my big screen, and then all of a sudden it cut off. So.
Okay, yeah, yes, and sometimes like if you have two things going, there's like an echo or a voice cancellation.
Sounds like someone's typing.
Okay. Yeah. I turned it off. It's okay now.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Technical
so
issue.
between you and Mark.
Mark, who do you think was the better singer?
I have to say that I thought I was the worst singer. You guys really stint to radio.
Yeah, we should, right? We have faces for
So sweet of both of you. It was so sweet of both of you to sing. I loved it. I think together better.
Okay, there we go. So
Our duet, we can't take the show on the road, is what you're saying, Sherry, or what?
No. But you know what? Friends do love to hear their friends sing. So I think that's always it warms everybody's hearts. So that's good.
So we have a lot of bids coming in. I want to show you a couple of them, Sherry, and then we got a bunch of questions for you.
Oh, I'm excited.
We had Chad at 40, and then a lot were coming in at the same time. Gail at 40, Jessica at 45, Barb threw in 40. I will get to the highest bid. I just want to recognize everyone who is bidding. We appreciate it.
Bidding. Barb, Chad now at 48.
Right, but then Barb 45. I'll tell you what the highest bid is in a second. We have Jessica came in at 49, and then Gail at $55.
Gail Mills is over the $50 mark there, $55.
Yeah. There we go. I think Sherry, you might have a little bit of audio interference on your end.
Sounds like you're Are you typing on your end, Sherry?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, because there's nothing else. Does that help?
That helps a bit, yeah.
Awesome.
Is that better?
That's better, yeah.
I still
Just sounds.
hear static. I'm not sure why.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do you a favor. This happens to Mark and I all the time. We're gonna click you out, then we're gonna bring you back in. You know that link that we gave you?
Okay.
Remember that link? We're gonna remove you and then hit the link again and come right back in. Sometimes it's an easy reset.
Just an easy reset. There. Gives me a chance to gives me a chance to grab a drink while you're doing that.
Yeah, that's right. These things happen. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Kinsman. When they sent us over that video from Mi Casa Fashions, I realized how bad that I need a new wardrobe. And did you realize that they have men's clothing in there?
You know what? I'll be 100% honest. I always thought it was ladies' fashions, but now that you're saying there's men's fashions in there, I'm a little bit curious to see because yes, I do need a wardrobe. I think all parents need a wardrobe, right?
Yeah.
When was the last time you actually bought something good for yourself aside from your kids, right?
Well, I bought a computer and a PlayStation 5, so I mean, I guess I've been a little greedy. So I do buy my kids a lot of stuff. Chad said, should he go and fix their connection? You know, Chad's our technical expert for KINZ and KLOMP.
That's right. So I don't know with the stay-at-home restrictions. I don't know if he can do that now.
No,
but
he can't.
It's the thought that counts. Chad, thanks so much for.
Must have fiber up. Well, it happens when you come on these live streams, even though you test them ahead of time. Sometimes when the actual show goes live, there is interference, but we'll get Sherry back on. We'll
get her back on. Yeah,
that's right. So what like Martin really hasn't told us. He just told us he has a big announcement. We really don't know what it's going to be. Like, what do you think the prediction is? He bought KINZ and KLOMP a new van or what?
Probably not a new van. Maybe a new van for him, for Pad's Canine. I know he has some news on the pups that were just named. Sade and Brinks. We had name the two canine pups through Pat Canine, and it was Kiana Brio who named Sade and Harper LaMarche who named Brinks. Maybe he's got an update on the two new pups added to Search and Rescue.
That's right. Okay. So on Thursday nights are trivia night, and it's entertainment, all types of entertainment type questions, movies, TVs. What am I missing? Music, right?
Yeah, there's all sorts, all avenues. There's going to be 20 questions. And again, you could be really good and be in the top 5 to win a prize. You could be absolutely terrible. Just attempt and, try to answer at least one question, and you'll still get a chance to win a prize at the end.
You want to see a video I put together? I worked on this all day.
Let's do it. You're done.
You were going to say something about my dogs, but I played the video. But how do you like that? That was an hour's worth of work.
That is. I love it. Love your editing. You always say I never compliment your editing on the show. So
well, Sherry get it. Sherry is getting adjusted.
We had Sherry for a second.
There she is. I brought you back on, Sherry, but you were sort of getting all set up, so I put you out. Then we brought you back on.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Difficulties, I guess, eh?
Much a little clearer, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm okay at this end. I don't know how you're at your end. I have no other electronics in the house, so I'm not sure where the interference is coming from.
It sounds great now, Sherry. Okay, no, Mark and I have about 20 technical issues a day. So, and you only had one, so you're doing way better than us.
We're doing good.
Good.
Especially as I am not a tech person. So
yeah. No, you're doing good. So first of all, congratulations on the video you guys shot at the store. I thought that was really well. Have you done a lot of these, representations before?
No,
because the video is so good.
Funny story on that video is I was expecting to do it on Monday. So she calls me maybe about an hour before, and I was heading out the door to do something else. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll just step into I'll just go and just wing it.
Oh, wow. Well, I thought
that's a perfect wing.
I have a plan. I didn't know who was going to shoot the video, and it just happened her husband was there. So the video was shot by her husband. I just kind of elected him. You're going to do this because it's kind of hard to do this myself.
Yeah.
But this is a store that has grown to be just a true gem in this city. And I know it's a hidden gem because not everyone even knows about it. Casa's been my best friend since the opening of her store, believe it or not, 11 years ago is when I met her. And I met her as I was getting my nails done next door to her new store being open. And it was just opening. And so I walked in and was looking for something. Well, I wasn't even looking for anything, but then when I walked in, I decided I was going to be looking for something when I was to go away on a cruise. And I started talking with Casa, and we connected as kindred spirits, I would say. Mm-hmm. And her store became my addiction. I have to say, it became my addiction. She's got such a talent for putting clothes together, dressing people up, doesn't matter who you are. She picks out the perfect outfits to bring into the store, and she tries to get to know her customers as best as possible. And so when she goes to fashion shows and chooses her selections, she chooses based on her clientele. Yeah, so that's the little backstory there about how Casa came to be. And she's moved locations 3 times since the opening of her store 11 years ago.
I think that's really cool. I love the part where you mentioned, gets to know the customers and probably gets a sense of feeling for their style. So like, even if Mark and I, this is what we wear all the time, but say like we wanted to go like to a wedding a meeting where we had to look professional, and we could probably walk in and we have no idea. I don't know if even like brown and black colors go together. We could probably walk in and Casa would be able to set us up because she has that sense of style, and we wouldn't be, going in blind, right? She would know to take care of us from top to bottom.
She would. And the more that she gets to know you, the easier it even becomes, because I've been in a situation where I was like, oh, I just found out I have to go to a meeting in the South, and there's also a dinner. Casa, what do I do? And I don't know what I want to wear. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. I have something in mind right now. Just come to the store and I'll think. And then I come in, and sometimes she points me to an outfit that I really wouldn't have noticed. And she looks at me and she says, just try it on. Just try it on. And if you don't like it, then that's okay. I have other options. And I always end up liking what she makes me try on. So it's just one of those things. She gets to know, as she gets to know people and their likes and dislikes and their sense of style, she really makes you feel good. She makes you feel well taken care of.
We have a question from Robin Allen. He's asking, what are your size ranges in the store?
Okay, so she usually goes between small to extra large, but she does have some plus sizes as well. So there's a section of plus sizes. So it varies. A lot of the clothes, like even for me, I have to try it on, because sometimes I think I'll take a small, and she even has extra small sometimes. Sometimes I have to go to extra small. Sometimes I have one of her coats that are a medium, because it's just the make of the clothes. But she does have a really good selection of sizes. And as she gets to know her customers, she starts to know what sizes to bring in. And so what more she needs in the larges or in the smalls or what not. So she really does. Sorry, what's that?
Oh, no, sorry. Continue there.
No, she really tries to accommodate all of her customers as best as she possibly can. I mean, there are always limitations, and there are always things that obstacles that we can't overcome, but she really does her best. Her goal is always to make people feel like they come into the store, find what they need, and feel good leaving.
And seeing that she's been in the city now for 11 years, and, I don't know if I'm going to be the only one here, but I had no clue that she catered to men's styles in Mi Casa Fashions. When I drive by, I'm thinking, oh, what a great store for the ladies, but now I'm hearing that there's men's fashions in there too. What types of styles does she have for the men?
She has your style. She caters to your everyday, casual look, comfort look. She's got jeans. She's got cargo pants. She's got sweaters, t-shirts, button-up shirts, a variety. So you go from your casual everyday wear to a nice evening out, or even a nicer occasion. She has some dress-up pants and some nice dress-up shirts as well. So again, there's a wide range. It's a smaller selection in the men's section, but it's always open to for growth. It just depends right now it depends on how the economy is and how many people are coming in shopping, right? So she's always looking for more, but I always shop there for my son. I get all his clothes there. It's the only place I've been able to find pants that he accepts, that he likes. So,
I had my office north there, because that sounds exactly like my kids, right? They're very particular. It's either too long or too short or too tight, or they don't like the band. I'm like, okay, you're right. So That one really cracked me up. Denise had said,
my son is all about, sorry?
No, I was going to tell you that Denise said Mi Casa rocks. And Louise asked, great question, where is the shop located?
Perfect. The shop is located right on Pine Street. It's at 42 Pine Street South. And it's across the street from the old Christopher's.
Right. Okay, perfect. Sorry, you were saying something about your son. Was there some similarity?
My son, he loves all his superhero shirts, but he's starting to want to make sure he looks very appropriate for work and stuff. So any of the extra wears and extra fashion that he goes for, it's all from Casa's, including the shoes. So Casa also offers some selection of men's shoes. Mm-hmm. And she's got a selection of women's shoes as well, shoes and boots and all kinds of things, including accessories, a lot of jewelry, costume jewelry, nice pieces, beautiful accessory pieces, belts, both for men and women. My son, again, only belts he'll wear from Casa's store.
Right.
So belts
pajamas
and purses and whatnot.
Joanne asked if she has any pajamas.
She does. Actually,
yeah.
Not a big selection. So I can't think off the top of my head right now what she has available. I know she had shown me something, and I actually was very interested, but I didn't need any new pajamas. So I know she has a small selection of pajamas, but definitely comfortable wear. She likes to bring that in, cozy wear.
And Bill says curbside. That's what she's offering right now. How does that work with the current situation in hand right now?
So she is open for curbside pickup. You can find her at Mi Casa Fashions on Facebook and Instagram, and you can message her through her Facebook Messenger. She also has a website. It's www.micasafashions.com, and you can actually see it's online shopping, so you can see some of her clothes that are available and shop through her website. So those are the best ways to reach her.
Yeah, to reach out to her. Perfect.
Yeah, that's right. And like any small business owner, the last 13 plus months now have been really tough. Opening, closing, going through that cycle a few times, going to curbside. It's tough to gain momentum. So anything that we can do to help local business owners shop local, if you're looking for, whether it's a whole new wardrobe or you just need yourself, one outfit. We got a great local shop in the city, downtown Timmins, where you can get the stuff. You don't need to order online because it's available right there.
That's right.
And that's exactly it. And I think that was my goal for tonight, is just to highlight the importance for people to just, in whatever way possible, to support our online small businesses. They are going through so much. Casa being one of them, Mi Casa Fashions being one of them, but not the only one. All of our small local businesses are really, they're really trying to stay afloat. And I saw a wonderful quote on Facebook, and actually it was Sonia Beeman that had shared the quote, and I had to steal that quote because it was just wonderful. It's, we're not all in this, we're not all in the same boat, but we're all sharing the same storm. And many of us are, we're all on different kinds of boats or on different kinds of rafts. Some of us are on rafts. Some of us are on yachts. Some of us are barely hanging on to a lifesaver.
Yeah.
And some of us are just cruising along in a nice pontoon boat. But we're not all in the same boat. We're in different boats. And I think our small businesses have been hit really hard. And they need our love and support. Even if it means because I know a lot of people are not shopping right now, and for their reasons as well, right? So just kindness, sharing of the location of the store, saying kind words, being supportive in any way possible, I think really helps our businesses as well.
Joanne had asked a question about curbside shopping. You know, if you purchase something from the store and then you get it and you get home, and if it doesn't fit, is there a exchange policy?
Yeah, there's an exchange. Yeah, there's an exchange policy for sure. Yeah.
And you bring a good point when, you know, with curbside, you know, business is struggling, you know, even if you don't need a new pair of shoes or pants or a dress or a shirt or a t-shirt, anything right now, you know, buy gift cards from all these local businesses, including Mi Casa Fashions. And, you know, it puts money into their pocket right now to where they need the money now, and you can use the gift card, you know, at a later date when, you know, restrictions, you know, allow, or, you know, you can use it to, you know, do some curbside shopping.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mark, for saying that. That's exactly it. Yeah.
And you know, speaking about
any little gifts, I mean, I bought my mother-in-law a gift from Mi Casa Fashions, and you know why? Because she kept commenting on my boots. I love your boots. She kept touching my boots, and I thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go buy her a pair of boots at Mi Casa Fashions, and she was tickled pink. You know, so just little things. Yeah.
So that speaking of gift cards, so the current bid for the $50 gift card,
for the auction is what? What are we at?
So we're at $55, and once again, I think that's awesome. Someone's willing to pay $55 for a $50 gift card. One, you're supporting a local business, and two, that they know they're going to go in and get a great product. So we appreciate that, and we're going to keep the bidding open to the end of the show. Yeah. So if you'd like to bid more than $55, you know, Kinsman, I don't know if you're going to sneak in there with 56. You and your sneaky.
No, I only do cruel things like that to you, Klomp.
Yeah, that's right.
You're a fair game. The rest, I can't play games like that yet.
All right, fair enough. You won't tell anyone live that you do that, but off air, you tell me a different story.
Wait till we go to commercial.
Commercial. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for coming on, Sherry. We really appreciate it coming on, telling the Mi Casa story. Awesome business in town. I think you represent Casa Store very well from the video and being here. And you know, we'd love to have you on again.
Thanks so much, Sherry. We'll talk to you soon.
That. I know Casa would love that. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. So,
such a great guest.
Isn't that awesome that, you know, someone is a representative of a company and comes on and talks about the store and it can accurately answer everything about it? Isn't that pretty cool?
And the way they met too, you know, 11 years ago, she walked in just as a customer, and from day one, you know, Casa, you know, setting her up with her garments have now been friends, and now, you know, a representative of her store 11 years later, still being one of their number one top fans. Sherry is with Mi Casa Fashions.
Yeah, that's right. And Sherry did a great job. She was so cool under pressure, even though she had a little technical interference, came right back on, boom, ready to go. That's pretty. Would you be shaken up, Kinsman?
You know what? Back in my day, I would, but you go with the punches, as they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, Amy. They were awesome. Sherry was awesome. The store's awesome. We love it. And Mark and I will have to go in and get some clothing.
Well, yes. And like I said, you know, I'm not blowing smoke up your, you know, derriere here. You know, I had no clue that she catered to the men's side. So I'd like to check out some men's fashions in Mi Casa Fashions. I say you learn something new every day. I just learned something new right now on the show.
Are you allowed to spank kids on the derriere as punishment? Where do you come up with this stuff?
The derriere, right? You never know. You know, my little guys you're supposed to be getting ready for bed at this time, just in case they hop on. They can't hear their papa, you know, speaking like a sailor, right? And they take it to school and start, you know, adding all that lingo to their friends, and they say, "Where'd you learn that? Your papa?" And then I get written up.
That's right. Carol will have to check out the store, absolutely, and matching outfits for Mark and I. Yeah, we we do enough stuff together. We have to dress differently, even though tonight we got the brand on. Okay, so it's time for Mr. Does Martin intimidate you because he's so strong, or what?
He doesn't intimidate me. Just looking at his resume and what he's done from day one to now, and what he still does with K9. He was part of the Rangers way back in the day. This man. If you're going to battle, you're going to bring Martin Piel.
Yes,
to your side. There he is.
Yeah, you're crazy, like scare the shit out of people.
How you doing, Martin?
I just noticed we're all in Timmins dress. Look, hoodie is black.
There we go. Yeah, we all got to go down to the Mi Casas and get ourselves some new wardrobe because.
No kidding. I hope we got a better choice than some other stores.
That's right. Look at Martin's sitting in the Pads K9 office. Do you always work this late?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. He's
a
bit.
How are they going to do with free time, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you could be out on the lake. It's time to get the boat out, I would think.
I'm waiting for that moment.
Yeah,
pretty soon, I'm guessing.
I hope so.
How are the two new recruits?
They are doing great.
Yeah.
We found out they love water, so I'm not worried about them swimming across looking for somebody or in a boat or whatever. They're absolutely fantastic. They've adapted well to the weather we've got up here from the warm weather in South Carolina, and it's looking good. We're going to start intensive training in another week, and we're on the go.
How long does that initial training period last?
At least 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Basic, just basic training, and every day is continuation training, improving their skills. The same as what we do when we grow up. At least some of us, right?
Starts with, stop scratching your arm. I remember seeing the first photos where everybody's like, oh, Sade and Brinks are so cute, and your arm is like ripped to shreds. You start with, hey, don't claw the trainer.
That's right. But now they're doing fantastic. So we'll start getting people involved as soon as this COVID lifts. Obviously, we can't at the moment, but we do playing hide and seek in the bush, sending a dog out, finding me, or find somebody else. Yeah.
Joanne says Martin doesn't intimidate me. My son is a cop. And
I'm a K9 widow. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, and you will see. We just posted updates, pictures, right, with the two winners with the puppies just a few days ago.
Yeah, we did the presentation. I presented them with the money and the photo Saturday and Friday. The plaques will be ready this coming Friday, so we'll be able to present them with them.
Excellent. And they get their plaque on the Pads K9 offices, in your office,
right,
and in their own homes, and they get to keep tabs on Sade and Brinks through their entire training.
And participate once this COVID's lifted.
There we go. Has COVID changed the security business? Or it's just remained constant?
No, it's increased.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for my crossing guards, because of the closure yesterday of the schools, they're all out of a job at the moment.
Right, but the positive end is that, at least from security measures, is that places like shopping centers, department stores, all these other businesses that may have not have security guards or had less security guards now have more. That's what
it fluctuates. It fluctuates. It's up and down, but we're always busy, always looking for new part-time stuff. Work's increasing day by day. So it's not just for the time being. This is going to be a constant thing going on.
And if someone was interested in being a security guard, would they just reach out to your office, or is there something they have to do ahead of time?
If you're not licensed in Ontario, you have to do a 40-hour course, have your CPR, basic first aid and CPR.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've done your 40-hour course, you can apply for the test at the testing center, which is now done online, Service Ontario. Once you pass your test, you can apply for your license. Once you have your license, you can start work.
Okay.
So it is a process. Yeah.
Do you think you'd make a good security guard, Kenny? Would you be like RoboCop, or?
I just stick him at the front gate.
That's right. I picture myself like the mall cop.
That's right. I'll get him a little wheelie thing go around.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know if anybody would take me seriously, Martin.
My girlfriend.
Surprised. You just put a stern face on and don't smile, you'll be fine.
Show him, Kinsman. Show him your stern face.
There you go.
I can't be sure.
My girlfriend works for Martin as a crossing guard. Said he is a great boss.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Just don't upset me.
But it's not an easy business, right? Because sometimes you're dealing with some pretty negative things with consequences.
Always.
Yeah.
You've got good people out there. You've got the opposite, right?
Yeah.
I always say, if you want to be a cop, come and work in this profession first for the foundation, and then you'll see what you're really dealing with later.
And you're going to probably see a lot of different, I guess, the misconceptions probably put to the test when someone actually puts on your boots and says, "Hey, I want to follow you for a day." They probably say, "Martin, I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing before."
A lot of them quit. I'll be honest with you. I've got a drawer full.
They just think that you're, off for the big cases. You pull out the canines, you get snipers, Snade and Brinks ready to go, and off you go. But they don't know that it takes a lot of hard work and training to get to that point.
And you have to deal with insults constantly. So it's all part and parcel. If you can't brush that off, then don't even think about it.
And not only the insults when it comes to the canine side and the training part of your business, but you also are now under control of the bylaws for animal control here in the city. I'm pretty sure those messages can get nasty, but really you're just doing your job and fulfilling.
Everybody's blaming Pads Canine for these bylaws. These bylaws have been in force decades ago. Like, I didn't create this. I just work. I just implement. My staff, the three of us now, bylaw officers, we just implement the bylaws. Everybody's fine with it. Some are against it, but it's all part and parcel. There's no grudges held to anybody. So,
I work for Martin on the security side. He's great.
Oh, Douglas.
Douglas Purdy.
It sounds like he wants a raise also. So we'll.
I know that'll come tomorrow probably.
Yeah, that thing. Hey. Okay, so I really want to get into it. So, not to make Martin blush like we made Mitch blush the other night, but Martin's really stepped up and started, has been really helping out local businesses. And one of the big things, if you don't know, Martin has covered the advertising costs of small businesses like Mi Casa to come on the show and advertise their business and services. And Martin's taking care of all those costs. So that was a huge gesture. I know a lot of the businesses really appreciate it. We get tons of messages. I thought that was a great thing that you did. And you could have stopped there. Now, I don't know if Kinsman knows about this announcement because he hasn't told me, and I don't know what it is. But I heard you have something else to talk about tonight.
We've been sworn to secrecy, though, and you said you'd tell us on the show. Are you ready to unveil, Martin, what's going on?
I do, yeah. So sitting with my staff and everything and thinking, how can we put back to the community? Because without the community, we wouldn't exist, right? It's the community that gave me my break just by doing Stag and Does. From there on, we've grown. We provide so many services within the city, and we've been hired by so many businesses within the city. So sitting with my staff, discussing it, how can we give back? We've decided, and this goes from all my staff, we've decided to choose to put, okay, how can we do this suspensively? Any businesses that have closed, not doing curbside, so beauty salons, tattoo artist shops, hairdressers, spas, anything that's closed down, all my staff at Pads Canine and myself, we've decided to donate. Are you ready? $1,000 to the chosen.
Holy smokes! Wow, $1,000 bucks.
But I'm going to challenge all the bigger companies out there in Timmins who are in the community to see if they'll match this and see if we can help more people.
That is phenomenal.
That's what we're doing.
That's awesome. So how is this going to work then? So there are, there will be businesses in need.
That's correct.
And so right now you have $1,000 to give away to a business that has been closed. And you are challenging other businesses who potentially haven't been closed and their finances haven't
Not
altered.
those that are on curbside, but the bigger businesses in town, right? There's a number of them. I won't mention no names, but there's at least, there's enough.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm asking them to match it or even try, so we can help somebody else who's been closed down for these 4 weeks. And I know a lot of them are having difficulty paying their rent. Some are single with kids.
Mm-hmm.
Some just don't have an income anymore, right? So that's the aim.
We're already getting some great feedback,
from Robin Allen saying, wow. Lori says, oh my, oh wow, way to go, Martin. Whoa, that's amazing. From Natalie. Incredible. Small businesses will be so grateful. Wow, what a generous man.
This is not from me. This is from all my staff.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear
from
on
the
that.
entire PADS Canine Protection and Detection Services.
Everybody. Yeah.
So how are we going to go about, choosing a business? And we hope other big businesses step up and add to the pot, for lack of a better word. But how are we going to go about choosing a business that really desperately needs this money?
Okay, we can put it out to the floor. So the people watching to submit the names. We've made a list. I've submitted that to Mark. There's many, many more that I probably missed. How are we going to choose? I can suggest we can put it in a pot. Have all the names submitted by Thursday. Okay. All the names go in a pot. And I'll try and get Sniper. I'll put sticky tape on each one. And the first one that Sniper gets on his nose, that's the winner.
Okay. That actually sounds like a great idea. I like that.
I just came up with that. I don't know if it's going to work, but...
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll create a post, and you can nominate a business that has been closed that, that you feel should be the recipient of the $1,000, and have the name in by the end of the show on Thursday
night,
and then Sunday night, Sniper hopefully is going to draw the name out of all the nominations. Do I have that right?
That's right. So the first one that sticks to his nose, I'm going to pick off, and that's going to be the winner. That's the only fair way. I know there's going to be some people that might be no meat, but how do we choose, right?
That's right. Yeah, because there are a lot of need, but this is a great first step, and hopefully you're setting, like a standard, or acting in a way where other businesses see what you're doing, and if they're fortunate enough to financially support this, they can hop in and we can help out other businesses.
Yeah, more businesses. And let's say they get in touch with you, Martin, and say, I will match your 1,000. All the businesses that want to take part, they get in touch with you, and then you can draw, maybe Sniper can pick 2 or 3 businesses on Thursday night.
Nice if we get to help everybody, because so many people are in need at this moment in time.
Yeah,
especially those that had to close. I'm not being vindictive. I'm not being against the ones that are doing. It sounds a bit mean that we provide curbside, but they're still in business, right? There's some who are not getting a cent income. So,
yeah, I know you're absolutely right, and we've seen it for the past, once again, 13 plus months. A lot of businesses across the province had to shut down permanently. A lot of people's dreams are dashed, and not even that, left in like financial despair.
Yeah,
can't afford their homes.
And now the kids are at home. Like, it's going to be even.
It's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
Let's see how long this goes on for.
But I think this is one way to address the issue is a sense of doing something positive. Yes, we're all frustrated and we all have our complaints, but what really is going to help these businesses out if folks like, the whole group of the team at PADS Canine, like they're stepping up, and since they're able to put that pile, that pot of money together, give it to people in need. And I think other people, if you're fortunate enough to do that, start by leading by this example. And if you want to, match the PADS Canine, Martin's donation, you can. And even if you can't, if you can provide something, that's awesome.
Even if it's a small amount. Every cent will go to a good cause. I guarantee you.
Yeah, that's right. And and maybe more businesses we can help out. So recommend, we're going to submit put a post up, comment on the business that you think would fit. This would be good for their business, something that they need. And we'll put all the businesses' names in one pot, and Sniper will do the draw on Sunday.
Yes.
That works.
Sunday show. We'll bring you on live at the tail end, and we'll bring Sniper on too, and we'll see what Sniper picks out. And
Joanne, just because you mentioned it, I'll get the pups online for you sometime.
There we go. Yes, we have to see the dogs. The last time we seen him, he came after Kinsman. There, you were wearing
the arm garb.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's some more exciting news, but I'm not going to announce it. I'm just going to keep it in suspense for a while. But there's new things coming.
Yeah. Even if everyone donates $1, you're right. You can carry a lot.
Right. That's How many people in Timmins? 45,000. Everybody donates $1. That's $45,000 that can go towards the company.
Small businesses would benefit from all of that. And again,
I guarantee you.
Reach out to Martin. And how can they get in touch with you? Just through your Facebook page, Martin, or your personal page?
My cell phone. Yeah, my cell phone, my Facebook page, the business page, the bylaw page. I'm everywhere. I'll come into the office and see me.
Yeah.
And if you really want to see you, just let your dog loose without a dog tag. You'll be right over.
That's right.
So, Joanne was asking, how do we enter name? Once again, we'll put up a post, Joanne, after the show, and you'll be able to enter a business name through the comment section on that post.
So follow our KINZ and KLOMP Live Facebook page, and we'll get the ball rolling immediately after tonight's show. Joanne, Scott says use Jamie next time. LOL with the dogs.
Yeah, and
we're gonna be putting the leg pads on in the summertime, right?
The full suit with the head protection. We'll put it on.
Yeah, I like that. And see, some of that goodwill's already moving forward. Chad from Elite Geeks, he says, I'm going to have a raffle coming up the next couple of days supporting local businesses.
Love Chad. Yeah, good guy.
This is a positive way to address an issue that we're all facing in some sort of fashion. So that's great, Chad. We really appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to get the post up, and then Martin's going to join us on Sunday.
Yeah.
Double Martin this week.
I know.
Double Martin, the man. I always say, I say it jokingly, but really I'm not jokingly. You would give the shirt off your back to someone in need, and now you're giving your shirt off your back to local businesses here in the city. I
would. Life's not always been easy, but hey, I'm in a position now where we can help.
Who has the better goatee, me or Mark Kinsman?
Mine's upside down.
Question is, should I keep it growing? I don't know. I haven't had facial hair in forever.
Right.
But, getting lazy in these COVID days, Martin. This is what's happening here.
I know I should dye my hair. It's blending into the wall at the back.
All right, that's awesome. All right, well, thank you, Mr. Piel, and we will check in with you on Sunday for the big draw.
Sounds good. Perfect.
All right, Martin. Take care, buddy.
Are you going to make the bucket ready, or do I have to write everything?
No, we'll write them down. We'll submit them to you and make sure that you get if ballots come either way, we'll make sure that they end up in Sniper's bin there.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy.
Awesome. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Martin.
Bye-bye.
What a super guy. Love Martin Piel, Pads K9, Detection Services. From day one, running into Martin, the guy, again, they say the moniker, the city with a heart of gold. Martin right there has the heart of gold.
I think you guys were working on that behind my back. And, I didn't know all the details. And it sounds like you and Martin doing something good, man.
I had no clue. I didn't know until he mentioned it on the show. I knew he had some big news planned. I thought it was something to do with the canines, but then again, he said it was something for small businesses. So I kind of knew maybe he was going to, maybe add more advertising bucks for businesses to join the show. But in this case, he's going to help out someone who's been completely shut with the stay-at-home order, and I absolutely love the gesture that Martin is doing. And again, we're going to have a banner after the show. You and I are going to chat. We're going to get a banner up there, and people can start nominating the businesses. Again, the criteria: business that has absolutely zero income coming in from the stay-at-home order and could use $1,000 boost.
Yes, love it. Awesome. Okay, we have something else to do before we go.
Yes.
So we have a draw. And I know you're going to grab this basket. I'm going to see if you've upgraded it.
Why would I upgrade it? Right?
Because we're supposed to look like professionals.
Buckets aren't essential. I had to use the Lego bucket still.
Okay. You told me you're out, maybe going curbside shopping.
No, I don't do curbside shopping with, for a bucket. I'm just going to keep using this. Again, my 5-year-old gave me heck. He said, "Papa, what are all these paper ballots doing in my Lego bucket?" So I'm going to have to try and find another bucket.
Okay, so I need to set it up because people may not know what we did last show. So you submitted a post and you asked people to tell us what their favorite local business is to shop at, services, and get food. If you submitted a comment, and even if you did so very recently, your name's in that
it's going to be into the bin,
and you're going to draw out a name and a business, right? It'll be on the same thing, and you're going to send that person $50 to go spend at that local business, right?
That's right, $50. We had Christine Dorian from the Porcupine Ski Runners. She was the last show's winner, and as instant as it was her winning live on the show, she says she never wins anything. We EMT'd her the $50 right after the show, so you'll get your money instantly. We'll again reach out to you, and I guess we need to find out today's winner. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, KLOMP, here, put your hand in.
That thing's going to break one of these times. Kids.
No.
Ballot's going to go everywhere.
There we go. Put this over here. Next ballot in place is... Oh, look at that. Chad Dubinow, and he says his favorite shop to shop at is Altered Reality on 3rd Avenue. So Chad Dubinow is tonight's winner. So there you go, Chad. We're going to EMT you $50 to go spend at Altered Reality in Timmins.
That's right.
That's how easy it is to win. Get your ballots in. Again, all the ballots, reach it into the drum and make it in there. And then you have a chance to win instantly on our show.
There we go. Martin, I knew you guys were up to something. Secret squirrel stuff. You guys even have a cool name behind my back. Laurie says goatee contest.
Who has the better goatee? Yeah, I don't know. I think after a few days, when it gets a little itchy and scratchy, here comes the razor again.
Look at Joanne. She says your jaw is fixed. No, wait. He's got them all in there.
No, I got them all in here. If you need proof, here, watch. I'll pull out another name. Obviously, we have Chad, who was picked tonight. Let's see who's in here now.
Jamie KLOMP.
No. Lorna Green would have been the next winner. She says she would have shopped at and loves to shop at Float 11, so she's back in there for the next draw. Again, every ballot that goes in there makes it into the draw.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay.
But now Chad's ballot is now taken out to allow the chance for others to win.
Chad says he is going to put that into his raffle, I believe. But we'll get a hold of Chad, and we always give our prizes right away, right after the show.
That is one of our mottos. So Chad will get the EMT very soon. And speaking of prizes, we're going to be doing a lot of delivery on Friday for trivia. Our next trivia night is on Thursday night. And again, entertainment trivia, all sorts of amazing sponsors that we've had the chance to work with while being a part of KINZ and KLOMP Live have all given back, even through COVID, a nice chance to win a nice prize for our free trivia. Again, it doesn't cost you 1 cent Thursday night to play.
That's right. Joanne says, is my name? Your name's in there, Joanne.
Yes, it is, Joanne.
I should have lied and said Joanne and made her happy. That's right. Look at the post. Yep, the post will be up shortly.
Yeah, we're going to get that post up there. Again, it just blows my mind. Martin Piel, the man that is, so generous in giving back to the community, is giving back even more. Again, it's not just him, but his entire staff at PADS Canine Protection and Detection Services. We're going to say they're all following the great leader over there at PADS Canine.
That's right.
Great contest.
That's awesome. And it was so cool to have Sherry on tonight.
Yes, from Mi Casa Fashions.
Yeah, it's so good, right? I thought she had done these videos marketing the store plenty of times because the flow was awesome. And this was like one of her first times.
She looks great in front of the camera. I've known Sherry. It's funny. She's known from Mi Casa Fashions and Casa from Mi Casa for 11 years. And I do believe I've been here 11 and a half, almost 12 years. I've known Sherry that long as well. And she's just been a great friend and, just a great person here in the city and now a great representative for Mi Casa Fashions. So great to have her on the show. And hopefully we'll get more people through Mi Casa Fashions doors, 42 Pine Street South in Timmins.
You know all the addresses.
We do.
Can't wait for KINZ and KLOMP trivia nights. Yeah, trivia nights are a lot of fun.
And that was from Savannah Joy. She is from Bright Minds Sensory. And she's donated $45 worth of Alphabet Play-Doh, a bundle for Thursday.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. Way to pull together, guys. Good job. Yeah, I agree. And everyone's looking forward to the post that we're going to get up shortly after the show. They want to nominate a small business. And thank you very much, Sherry.
We love you too, Sherry.
Absolutely. All right,
it's a treat to hear from
let's Timmins RV once again. I'm seriously looking at these bad boys. Every time I go there, I sort of fall in love with a new one. But I think I like tenting, but I've tented all my life. So maybe it's time to
put the feet up and relax. The two that we had the chance to take a tour through before the stay-at-home order hopped in. We had the passport designed beautifully for the family. And again, that's the one that I always boast about is cheaper than my car payment every 2 weeks. And the Sprinter, we had the chance to showcase the Sprinter. If you're a couple looking for a nice relaxing time out at the lake, that is a couples trailer. So a lot of great choices on the lot at Timmins RV.
That's right. Lori says we need a theme song for the show. So we really only have the rights to 2 songs. And those are 2 I Am In with Paul Sabalge. And even I'm getting sick of hearing my voice. And obviously you could tell I'm not much of a singer. But we would love if a local artist recorded us a theme song. Yeah. And we have talked to someone, but we would play them all. I agree.
We would play them all. So many great musicians who have joined us on the show. Rosewood Avenue. We've had, Kelsey Ides, Kaleidoscope. Jeffrey Baldock from a couple Sundays ago. He said he'd write us maybe a few chords. Be nice to see, some creativity from some of the musicians, and they just might be a part of our show, long term with intros and extras for the show.
One thing we're going to do is when we get to the Surge and do live shows. So we're going to do stream shows from the Surge, but we're going to do a live show once a month, which is comedy, music, entertainment, skits, interviews. It's going to be like a Saturday Night Live feel. We're going to be bringing a lot of these local musicians with us to these shows, and we got tons of plans. So can't wait for the Surge to reopen. It's an awesome place.
That's right.
Excited to be there. And, we were hoping this month. Now we're hoping May, and our first one's going to be a big one.
That's right.
Probably have to go to Mi Casa Fashions to get, something nice. We can't, we got to wear something nice.
We got to dress to the nines, right? And yeah, Mi Casa Fashions. And again, for the first time tonight, hearing that she caters to the men's side, because when you drive by, nothing against Mi Casa Fashions and the logo. I always said, that's a great place for the ladies to shop at. But now if they've got menswear, I'm going to go check out some menswear online and see what I can round up from Mi Casa Fashions.
And finally, Pads K9. What else can we say about Martin Piel?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
What else can you say? The guy who said, you heard it from his interview tonight. Started from, working stags and does to now running a full canine team and squad here in the city of Timmins, search and rescue. He's got a sniper now for, the canine, the drug sniffing side, and now Sade and Branks for the search and rescue side. And he says he's got some bigger plans happening here in the city. Can't wait till he unveils those details, which he unveiled the detail tonight, where some lucky business who has been, stuck with the wrench in the spokes because of the stay-at-home orders, have had to close their doors 100% because of this. He's going to give back with $1,000 tonight. That was his big announcement. Can't wait to see who is going to see the light at the end of that $1,000 and maybe more, depending on other businesses reaching out to Martin saying, "Here, I'll match your 1,000 tonight."
Awesome. Can't wait. So it's Sunday night. All right. So the auction has to close. So right now, the leading bid is $55 from Gail Mills. This is for a $50 gift certificate on Mi Casa Fashions. So going once, right?
Yep. Going twice.
Sold
to Gail Mills at Bermuda Tan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
There you go. Congratulations, Gail. That is sold to you. We'll get you in touch with Sherry and Casa, and we'll get you in touch with your $50 gift certificate.
Right. Martin said our theme should be bad boys. Sherry's known you, Mark, for much longer than that. You're a great friend. The KINZ and KLOMP stomp
is what we can call the intro or the extra. Yes.
I love it.
I love it too.
I detect an accent on Martin. Martin's lived in like 25 countries, I think.
I think so. And again, when you see his resume and his list of accolades, when you walk through, if you have never been to Pat's Canine, when restrictions allow, his wall of fame, he's got some amazing photos in there of where life has taken him, and it's you'd be in there for 24 hours, hearing the stories.
Mark's pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome, Mark. I agree.
Well, you're awesome too, Klomp. You always said I never compliment you enough on the show.
Yeah.
You're one heck of a co-partner to work with.
Yeah, there we go. Martin says he does have an accent. He lies. He has an accent.
That's
okay.
Right. We've got the Canadian accent. I just wanted to say one more thing. On trivia night, MC Duguay, who makes these mugs for us, there's a $30 package that she's donating for trivia. So someone's going to win 2 mugs with KINZ and KLOMP live, and there's also 2 bumper stickers or window stickers that she's going to toss in, which is pretty cool.
Love it, Kinsman. I love it. You're on top of everything.
We're always on top of everything, right? we have to be.
yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm out for the night. I'll catch you when the stream ends, I guess, right?
All right, buddy. Yeah, we're going to put the post up, and we'll get people into that draw for Sunday night.
Good night, Kinsman.
Good night, guys.